The fourth organ of elimination is the colon. Only microscopic waste can come out via your skin, via your lungs, and via your kidneys. The largest pieces of waste is eliminated via the colon. And you may have noticed that the colon has a mind of its own. I have a book at home called The Second Brain. It's all on the colon. Have you noticed that when you tell it to stop, it won't? And when you tell it to go, it won't. It has a mind of its own. So the colon needs stimulation. It does not need irritation. It needs stimulation.
Have you ever felt like your body's internal engine is just running sluggish? Like no matter how much you rest, you just can't shake that feeling of being weighed down and bloated. For years, you felt vibrant, but lately, things just don't move like they used to. That afternoon slump hits harder. You feel uncomfortable, maybe even a little frustrated, wondering where that energy you once had has gone. What if I told you the secret to turning that around, to flushing out that sluggish feeling and reclaiming your vitality? Isn't found in an expensive pill or a complicated diet. What if it was as simple as what you pour into your glass? Stay right with me, because today we are talking about a gentle, powerful and natural 1-week plan designed specifically for us, for seniors, to cleanse, reset and rejuvenate our digestive system. We're going to reveal 5 delicious, incredibly easy to make drinks that can help cleanse your colon, reduce bloating and bring back that feeling of lightness and energy. This isn't about harsh chemicals, extreme fasting or anything that leaves you feeling weak or hungry. This is about nourishment. It's about giving your body the specific tools it needs to clean house and finally release what's been holding you back. But before we get to those 5 miracle drinks, it is absolutely vital that we understand something first: why our bodies as we age need a different approach. Why a gut health plan made for a 30-year-old simply won't work for us and could even do more harm than good. Knowing this isn't just interesting, it's the key to making this whole plan safe, effective and truly transformative. Let's talk about what's really going on inside. Before we start, drop in the comments from where you are watching this video and what health topic you'd like to see in the next video. As a special thank you for joining us today, we're giving away 100 free copies of my best-selling book to subscribers. So, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment about why you want to win my best-selling book. Why seniors' guts are different, the importance of colon health. These herbs, if continually taking, it gets to the point where you have to take less and less and less. Your body's guide basically is your body's response. Or your guide is your body's response. This is the only tea that I know that acts like a laxative, but it's not addictive, because eventually you'll go so much you won't need to take it. Again, at the same time, you've got to eat the fibre, be well hydrated, have most of your food at breakfast and lunch, eat lightly at night. On Wednesday night, we're going to be looking at a poultice lecture and you can put castor oil compresses on the abdomen, and that penetrates deep and can help to break up any lumps in there. Also, at our health retreat in Australia, we have a colonic irrigation system, and that's very good at starting to clean out the colon and get it moving a little bit better. All that is warm water going in and coming out again, so it basically just softens old build-up. Now I want you to think of your digestive system not as a simple tube, but as a sophisticated, well-oiled machine. For decades, this machine worked away faithfully, often without you even having to think about it. But just like a classic car that we love and cherish, as the years go by, it needs a little more specialised care and attention to keep it running smoothly. It's not broken, it's just aging, and that means how we care for it has to change. You see, you can't just follow any trendy gut cleanse you find online. What works for a 25-year-old can be downright uncomfortable or even harmful for us. That's because a senior's gut works very differently. And understanding this why is the most important step to doing this safely and effectively. Let's break down exactly what's happening inside. First, and this is a big one, things just move slower. The colon has muscular walls that contract in wave-like motions. This is called peristalsis, to move waste along and out. As we age, these natural contractions can become weaker and less frequent. It's like the engine is idling a little lower. This means food and waste travel through your system much more slowly. When things move slowly, they sit around longer. This can lead to that feeling of being blocked up, bloated, and can allow for the reabsorption of toxins and water from that waste back into your body, which absolutely zaps your energy. The second major change is to our internal garden, what scientists call our gut microbiome. Picture a beautiful, thriving garden filled with trillions of bacteria, both good and bad. In a healthy gut, the good guys are in charge. They help us digest food, absorb nutrients, and they're actually the front line of our immune system. But as we get older, the diversity of these beneficial bacteria can decline. Think of it like a garden that hasn't been tended to. The weeds can start to take over. This is often due to a lifetime of different diets, stress, and unfortunately necessary medications like antibiotics, which while fighting infection can also wipe out a lot of the good flora in the process. This imbalance doesn't just affect digestion, it can impact our mood, our immunity, and our overall health. Which brings me to point 3, medications. Let's be real, many of us are on necessary medications for things like blood pressure, cholesterol, or arthritis pain, and we should be. But a very common side effect of many of these drugs is constipation or other digestive issues. They can contribute to that slowing down we just talked about, making a gentle cleanse even more important to help counteract those effects. Fourth, our digestive fire dims. Our body naturally produces less stomach acid and fewer digestive enzymes as we age. These are the essential tools that break down the food we eat into the tiny particles our bodies can use for energy and repair. When this process isn't as efficient, food isn't broken down properly. This means we might not be absorbing all the wonderful nutrients from our healthy meals, and it also means more partially digested food reaches the colon, which can cause gas, bloating, and discomfort. Finally, and this is a subtle one, the signals can get weaker. The sensation that tells your brain it's time to find a bathroom might not be as strong or as clear as it once was. This can lead to unintentionally holding on to waste for longer than is comfortable or healthy. So when you put all of this together, the slower motility, the shifting microbiome, medication side effects, decreased enzymes and weaker signals, it's no wonder we sometimes feel stuck. A sluggish colon isn't just about occasional discomfort. When your digestive system is clogged up and not functioning well, it affects your entire well-being. You're not absorbing nutrients effectively, so you feel fatigued. Your immune system is working overtime, so you might get sick more easily. Toxins aren't being efficiently eliminated, which can lead to brain fog and low-grade inflammation. This is why a focused, gentle cleanse is so powerful. It's not about a quick fix. It's about giving your body the specific hydration, fibres and nutrients it needs to help overcome these natural age-related changes. It's about sweeping out the old waste, watering that internal garden to help the good bacteria thrive and helping your body's own natural systems function at their best. It's about moving from feeling sluggish and weighed down to feeling light, energized and vibrant again. And the beautiful part? The best way to do this is not with harsh chemicals but with nature's own remedies. So let's get into the 5 delicious drinks that are going to help us do exactly that. Introducing the 5 drinks, the 1-week plan.
So very important that you be drinking adequate water so that that colon functions properly. What also stimulates the colon is exercise. When you exercise, you increase blood supply to the colon, and the blood supply to the colon is massive. But something else is also happening when you exercise. Your movement of your torso. Every step that you take, your colon is moving. So exercise is vital for the proper functioning of the colon. Fibre. Fibre gently sweeps the colon. Fibre does two things. It gently sweeps the colon and it stimulates movement through the colon. It is important that the peristalsis in the colon be moving ever forward, ever forward. So fibre does two vital things. It sweeps the colon, and our colon basically is like this. It's got lots of little grooves in there. There's the appendix, there's the small intestine, and here's the colon here. And that's where everything comes out. And because of all these little corners and grooves, it's vital that fibre be a main part of the food so that that gets swept every day. And again, the fibre stimulates the movement through the colon. That's the appendix. By the way, did you know that it's a very important part of the body? What's the appendix for? Some people think that it's not necessary, and sadly in times past surgeons would chop it out. One lady said, I had my ovary removed and while the surgeon was there he took the appendix. That makes no sense at all. Let's just cut the foot off in case it gets sick. No, we need these body types, these body parts. The appendix has two main functions. It's called the colon's oil can because it releases a lubricant to allow the contents to get through the colon effectively, and it also releases antibacterial fluid.
All right, now for the part you've been waiting for, the 5 delicious drinks that are going to gently and effectively help your body reset. Remember, this is about adding these powerful elixirs to your day, not about starving yourself. Think of it as giving your system a loving assist. Listen to your body above all else, and let's get started. Drink number 1, the Morning Spark, warm lemon, ginger water. First up, and this is non-negotiable for our plan, is your very first drink of the day. We're calling this one the Morning Spark. This isn't just a glass of water, this is your wake-up call to your entire digestive tract. You'll take the juice of half a fresh lemon, please. Use a real lemon, not the bottle juice, and add it to a cup of warm water. Not hot, not boiling, but comfortably warm. Then we're adding 3 or 4 thin slices of fresh ginger root, or if you have the powder, a good pinch will do. Now, why does this simple combination work so well? Let's break it down. That fresh lemon juice is acidic, but it has an alkalizing effect on your body once it's metabolized. This helps to balance your pH levels. More importantly for our cleanse, it stimulates your liver to produce bile, which is the fluid that helps break down fats and move waste along. It's like giving your liver's on button a gentle press first thing in the morning. Then we have the ginger. Oh, ginger is a true miracle root. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory which helps to soothe any irritation in your intestinal lining. But it's also a prokinetic agent, meaning it encourages those sluggish muscles in your gut to start their wave-like contractions, that peristalsis we talked about. It gets things moving gently and naturally. It's also fantastic for settling the stomach if you ever feel a bit queasy. The warm water is crucial here. Cold water can shock your system first thing in the morning. Warm water is much gentler and helps to dissolve and flush out toxins much more effectively. The combination is a powerhouse for kickstarting your metabolism, hydrating you after a long night, and priming your digestive system for the day ahead. The routine is simple. As soon as you get up, before you have coffee or even think about breakfast, you'll make this drink. Sip it slowly, mindfully, over about 10 to 20 minutes. Wait another 20 minutes or so before you have your breakfast. This gives your body time to absorb the benefits and really get that internal engine humming. It's a small ritual that sets a healthy, intentional tone for your entire day. It's simple, it's soothing, and it is your absolute foundation for this cleanse. Drink number 2. The Smooth Mover, Aloe Vera, Pear Smoothie. Now, a few hours after your breakfast, we're going to introduce our second powerful drink. We call this one the smooth mover, and it's specifically designed to provide gentle, effective relief from that sluggishness we talked about. This smoothie has two superstar ingredients. The first is pure food-grade aloe vera juice. Now, listen closely, because this is important. You must get aloe vera juice that is specifically labelled for internal use. Do not use the gel from a topical aloe plant you might have for sunburns. The inner leaf juice you find in the health food section is purified and safe to drink. Aloe is incredible for the colon. It's a known soothing agent. It calms inflammation and irritation in the entire digestive tract. But it also has natural laxative properties that help to soften stool and encourage comfortable movement. It's like a healing, lubricating balm for your insides. Our second superstar is a ripe, juicy pear. Pears are a senior's best friend when it comes to fibre. They contain a special type of soluble fibre called pectin, which acts like a sponge, absorbing water and adding soft, bulky volume to waste, making it much easier to pass. Pears also contain a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol, which draws water into the colon, gently stimulating those muscles. It's nature's perfect recipe for regularity. To make this, you'll blend a 1/4 cup of that food-grade aloe vera juice with 1 ripe cored pear. I like to add a 1/2 cup of water or almond milk to get the right consistency, and you can even throw in a handful of spinach for extra vitamins. You won't even taste it. Blend it until it's completely smooth. Have this as your mid-morning snack. The texture is easy to drink even for those of us who might have trouble with tougher foods. It's incredibly hydrating, packed with fibre, and works in harmony with your morning spark to gently guide everything along its path. Drink number 3, the gut gardener, kefir or yogurt smoothie. Our third drink comes around lunchtime, and we call this one the gut gardener. If the first 2 drinks are about clearing out and moving things along, this one is all about rebuilding and repopulating. Remember we talked about your gut microbiome, that internal garden? This is how we plant new seeds. This drink is focused on probiotics, those live beneficial bacteria that are so crucial for your digestion and immune health. My top recommendation here is plain kefir. Think of kefir as a drinkable yogurt, but it's actually even more powerful. It contains up to 3 times the number of probiotic strains as yogurt does, and the cultures are often easier for us to digest even if we have a little trouble with lactose. It's a real superfood for your gut. If you can't find kefir or just don't like the taste, a good quality plain Greek yogurt will work wonderfully too. You'll make a simple smoothie with 1 cup of plain kefir or yogurt. To that, add half a banana for creaminess and potassium, and a handful of berries. Blueberries or strawberries are great for antioxidants and flavour. Now here's a pro tip. Add a teaspoon of ground flaxseed. Flax is another fantastic source of fibre that will feed the good bacteria we're about to introduce. Blend this until it's smooth and creamy. It's deliciously thick and feels like a real treat. Have this with your lunch or right after. Why then? Because those probiotics will get to work immediately, helping to break down the food you just ate and sending those good bacteria right where they need to go to start healing your gut from the inside out. It's not just cleaning the house, it's bringing in a new healthy team to help maintain it. Drink number 4, the Fibre Flush Psyllium Husk Chia Seed Hydrator. Our 4th drink is incredibly effective, but it requires your full attention. We call this one the Fibre Flush, and it's the workhorse of this cleanse, but we must treat it with respect. This is where I need you to listen very, very carefully. This drink uses 2 of the most powerful soluble fibres nature provides, psyllium husk and chia seeds. Psyllium husk is like a soft, gentle broom for your colon. It absorbs a tremendous amount of water, swelling up and forming a gel-like substance that bulks up stool and sweeps old waste material right out. Chia seeds do the exact same thing. They form a gelatinous coating that helps everything slide through smoothly. Now, here is the non-negotiable part. This power to absorb water is why we must be extremely cautious. If you drink this without enough water, or if you don't drink it quickly enough, it can begin to thicken in your throat and become a choking hazard. It can also cause a blockage in your esophagus or intestines if it doesn't have enough liquid to move through your system. This is serious, but it is 100% preventable if you follow these rules. Here is exactly how you do it safely. First, start with a small amount. Use only 1 teaspoon of psyllium husk powder and 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. Put them in a large glass with at least 12 ounces of water. Stir it vigorously and continuously until it's fully mixed in. It will start to get a little cloudy and slightly thicker. You must drink this entire glass immediately, right after you finish stirring. Do not let it sit. Do not try to sip it slowly. Drink it all down. Then, and this is the second most important step, you must immediately drink a second full glass of plain water. This ensures the fibre has all the liquid it needs to expand safely in your stomach and do its job properly. Have this drink in the mid-afternoon and continue to sip water throughout the rest of your day. This drink is powerful, but it is safe when you treat it with the care it deserves. It will make a world of difference. Drink number 5, the Soothing Sentinel, Peppermint, Fennel tea. After everything we've asked your digestive system to do today, it deserves some kindness and comfort. Our 5th and final drink is exactly that. We call it the Soothing Sentinel because it stands guard all night, calming and comforting your gut. This one is beautifully simple. A warm, caffeine-free cup of peppermint tea or peppermint fennel blend. If you've ever had an upset stomach and reached for a mint, you already understand the basics of why this works. But the science behind it is even more impressive. Peppermint is what's known as a carminative. It contains menthol, which has an antispasmodic effect. This means it actually helps to relax the muscles of your gastrointestinal tract. It reduces those involuntary spasms that can cause gas, bloating and discomfort. It's like a gentle warm massage for your insides after a long day's work. Fennel has been used for centuries to settle the stomach and aid digestion. It also helps to relax muscles in the intestines and allows trapped gas to pass, relieving pressure and that feeling of fullness. The combination is a 1-2 punch for tranquility. Brew yourself a cup about an hour after your evening meal. Let the tea bag steep for a good 5 to 7 minutes so all those beneficial oils release into the water. Find a comfortable chair, sip it slowly, and let the warmth spread through you. This isn't a drink you rush. It's a ritual. It signals to your body and your mind that the day is done. It's time to rest and repair. This gentle tea will ease any final digestion from dinner, prevent nighttime bloating, and set you up for a peaceful, uninterrupted night's sleep, allowing your body to focus on healing and renewal. It's the perfect, gentle way to end your day of cleansing. How to structure your week. Important precautions. Putting this all together is simple. Here's your easy-to-follow daily plan for the week. Upon waking, drink 1, the Morning Spark warm lemon ginger water. Wait 20-30 minutes before eating. Drink 2, the Smooth Mover Aloe pear smoothie. With lunch, drink 3, the Gut Gardener kefir yogurt smoothie. Drink 4, the Fibre Flush Psyllium chia hydrator. Remember, drink immediately followed by a second glass of water. Evening, drink 5, the Soothing Sentinel, peppermint or fennel tea. Now, your precautions are vital. Please listen. First and most importantly, consult your doctor before you begin. This is essential, especially if you are on medication for blood pressure, diabetes or blood thinners, or if you have any existing kidney or digestive conditions. Hydration is your top priority. You must drink plenty of water throughout the entire day, especially with the fibre drink, to avoid any blockages. Listen to your body. If something feels off, stop. Start with half the recommended amounts of psyllium and chia to see how you feel. This is not a starvation diet. Continue to eat light, healthy meals. Avoid processed foods and excess sugar to let these drinks do their best work. This is about adding support, not deprivation. And there you have it, a gentle, powerful plan to reset your gut and reclaim your energy in just 1 week. Remember, I am not a medical doctor, This is educational information, so please consult your physician before starting any new health regimen. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Subscribe for more tips to thrive in your senior years. I'd love to hear how it goes in the comments below. Here's to your health. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay healthy.